Welcome back to another episode of Editing Can Blow Me. Today we are back in the garage and we've got parts for the Eclipse, which is gently resting to our right. The parts came in, so we're going to go ahead and open a box and shed some light on this intro and get started. So the package just arrived. Got our favorite pokey implement, Sir Signor Pocket Knife. Let's get to work. Take a look and see what's on the inside. Probably. It's a box. A Honda chair. Oh, let's see, what else is sold? There's a bunch of stickers shit. Oh, do I get stickers? Oh, there's a big packing thing. Need to be careful of that, assholes. How visible is that? Do I have to just start over again? It'll probably be fine. You want to be careful with the tip of the box. In such a way to see all of my information constantly everywhere. Alright. 10-10 for 10-10, 10 of 10. So, this is the rarefied friction kit. This should fit your thingamabob, majigger. Random tractor noises. You gotta love random tractor noises. But this is the F46. It's the 22-1001, which is supposed to be 10 inches for the OD, 6 inches for the ID, which will fit your Mitsubishi Eclipse. And the 21 fastener salute. And Tony Danza Performance Terms and Policy. It's a Fidanza. The Ted Fidanza right there. So that's good. That's what it looks like. It looks like it should be. Let's have a few comments on their machining. Packaging looks pretty good. It's sort of dirty. A little bit of corrosion. Looks like the angle is correct on the countersink for the screw heads. They are also deburred on the back side, which doesn't look too bad, but there's a little bit of like visible corrosion that's starting to eat down into the friction material. But hey, what are you going to do? So let's go ahead. It is nicely sealed. I'm assuming if it's code 1010, it's either 10 of 10 would do again, or that's when it was made. Which, after being on their website, I would not be too surprised that that is when it was made, due to the fact it seems like they've dropped a lot of the parts for this particular Eclipse. Look at those beautiful shiny fasteners. That's just amazing. That's what clean stuff looks like. Those are also packed welly, like my colon is on occasion. I don't want to drop all the fasteners, but I do want to read and see what the documentation says, because nobody can do anything. Discount of 2% approved the net 10, 20, 40, 50 freight. Orders must be confirmed by a written purchase order and signed by an authorized agent of the company. Any account on that term must pay COD. Minimum order is $500. Woo! Oh, a sack of shit. These assholes are in our backyard. Return policy. Any unauthorized return will be refused. You must call the return. Duties consent to jurisdiction. Effective 2012. Aluminum flywheel friction plate instructions. Before installing your new friction surface, please count the number of bolts used to attach it. If your old friction surface has a different number of bolts than the new surface, please call our Tech-Tacular Tech line. To install the new friction surface, first remove the old friction surface. If the old surface was originally secured using rivets, use a thin punch to drive the rivets out of the dimple. If screws are used, simply unscrew the old surface. To attach the new surface, first be sure the friction surface and the flywheel is clean so that the friction plate will sit flat. Install the new plate with countersunk bore side up. Yes, that would make sense. Here, you can see and read along. We're actually getting to the important details of make sure everything's clean, and then if you look, there's your countersinking bore, and your screw head will fit nicely into that if it's done right. Don't confuse the two sides. The one with the big gouge is the correct one. The one with the minor gouging, that's just deburring. Don't worry about it. Don't use the wrong side. Install new screws and nuts. Torque the friction plate to 5 foot-pounds. That's not a lot. That's almost nothing. Before installing the flywheel, be sure to re-inspect the flywheel blah 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 and follow the flywheel installation instructions originally supplied with your flywheel. Good thing we got that. Good thing. Thanks, Spec and original car owner. So I'm pretty sure the original one is a Spec. Or at least what's on it now is a Spec. High performance parts and services exclude from warranty due to the unusual stress placed on the racing parts and because the circumstances under which they are often used. Racing parts are sold without warranties as is, and all warranties express and imply the merchantability of the fitness of the particular purposes or otherwise as expressly disclaimed and denied. Thanks, guys. Thanks. Call our Fidanza text lines at 442595656 extension 116. We don't have 1-800 numbers? What the fucks? Guys? Yeah, and don't forget to put the nut on. Don't forget your nut. Alright, well that's exciting. So it should be 21 fastener salute. We are to believe everybody. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. And how about 20? 20 is pretty close to 21. Seems like they're all there. Should be something fasteners. But yeah, that's real exciting. That should be a direct fit. Doesn't look to be too bad of quality. To give you an idea, it ships a little bit dirty. Maybe just a wee little bit of roost. Won't be the first time, won't be the last time. Not quite as chimey as the old one, but hey, you know, it is what it is. So, need to clean up the flywheel yet, and then we'll work on installing this, and I might check my alignment quick to see if it looks like it's going to line up. As long as everything looks good, should be torquing some nuts, busting some nut. Instead of busting my balls, be busting my nuts. You can see the major differences between the two. This is the old one, and if one was to look, you can see that there's some hideous bow action, and I also had a flat edge out, and there is quite a bit of warp. This is one, it may not look that bad on camera, but it's more warped than you would think. Meanwhile, in fastener hell, it looks like it should line up. Yeah, it looks spot dead on. Good deal. Fan-freaking-tastic. Alright, that concludes this video. We will be back with another video of post-Eclipse. Hooray.